Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Let's put it down. Right there. That's good. Polly! Polly Walnuts. Polly Walnuts. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, let's go. Polly. 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 Polly, come on, Polly. Polly, come on. Polly, come on. Polly. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I do have a Jane update that I'll give you in a couple minutes when more people are on. We have a Jane update. So, just waiting for a lot of people to go on. We have a Jane update. We're going to do a Jane update in a couple minutes. I'm breathing, so that's it. That's all we care about is that I'm breathing right now because it's been a hard day. We'll give a Jane update in a couple minutes. Just wanted to go live. I've been sick all day over everything, so we'll go up. We'll do a Jane update in a couple minutes. Sorry, I know it's super early, but I wanted to. I just heard back from Cornell, and give me a couple minutes. I just want to wait for a few more people to get on because people have been waiting all day. I've been crying all day, so I'm probably dehydrated. And I know as soon as I start talking about it, 100 people are going to jump on and say, "How's Jane? How's Jane?" So I'm just going to wait a couple minutes and we'll talk about it, man. It's. I haven't seen Polly Walnuts all day. Yeah, I've had a really hard day. I spent some time with her today. It was hard. It was hard. It was a rough day. I haven't seen him all day. And he's mad. You can see he's mad. And it's going to be freaking cold tonight. It's going to be super cold tonight. He did not like his carrots. Okay, so it's a little cold here today. So as everybody knows, I guess I could start from the beginning. Jane was brought to Cornell on Saturday. She was not putting her foot down. She was in pain. She started limping on Thursday. We put her in ISO on Thursday. She wasn't getting better Friday, so we brought her to Cornell Saturday. She's had microfractures in her leg before, and we thought basically it was just microfractures again. And and it was weird because I was super confident in, I really was just in my head, oh, we're going to go take her. They're going to put her in a cast. They'll bring her home and it's going to suck. But, she'll heal with their family and that's it. Well, we got a call. And Sunday, they try to soak her feet. And she's a wild one. They wouldn't let her soak her feet. And so, again, not, usually when I know an animal's super sick, I'm at the phone, watching the phone, because I'm super nervous, but I was really pretty chilled out yesterday. I don't know what today is. It's today. So yesterday, and again, I wasn't really at the edge of my seat waiting for Cornell to call because I was super confident that it was just going to be, some meds, a fracture, get the cast on. Unfortunately, these animals are born to die at 6 months old. So anything we could do for them, and they got these big bodies on these little feet. So got a call from Cornell and they said, listen, it's bad. And they said, and this is what they said, and we have a great team at Cornell. They said it would not be unreasonable to euthanize her right now. I think we just lost comments on Facebook. So they said it wouldn't be unreasonable to euthanize her right now. And I said, what? They said she has a bad infection and it wasn't draining on Saturday or Sunday. Thank you, Kelly. We're going to need that. It wasn't draining and it just... They weren't even they just said it would be reasonable to euthanize her last night. And I said, well, we're not there yet. Let's do surgery. Let's get in there and we'll see what we're dealing with. And, I said, well, maybe we'll get in. And I was talking to the doctor. I said, maybe we'll get in there and it won't be as bad as we thought. And they said, honestly, we've never had it not be worse than we thought. So they didn't want us to come. We were going to come last night. Me and Christina were going to drive there last night and spend time with her, but they didn't want us because, there was no one there, that can, we didn't want to burden them. So I went this morning. I left about 5:30, 5:45, just to spend time with her because our plan was to, if it was as bad as they think, was to not wake her up. So under sedation, we just feel like in those situations, if she is suffering and she's already under anesthesia during surgery, if we don't wake her up, it's better to do that way. And I think most sanctuaries agree with that. So surgery was going to be at 1:00. And so I was, well, and we just agreed that, why wake her up to euthanize her? I mean, that's not fair. She's already sedated. She went through all the problems. I went and I spent time with her today. And then I knew it. So they said, the surgery's at 1:00. You got to be by your phone because if we tell you that it's bad, you got to answer and make that decision, So, I don't remember what time I left there. I left there at 11 o'clock and I flew home to get home and 11 and then 1:00 came. The doctor texted me at 12:45 that we're going into surgery at 1:00. So me and Christina were just walking next to each other to make sure that we were next to each other. So when we had to make a decision, we were there. And 1:00 came, 2:00 came, 3:00 came, and and I was thinking, okay, if they had an emergency, she had to get pushed back. We just didn't know, and so the doctor just called me, and she did great. She did great. She's not out of the woods by any chance. They had to remove some of her foot. The There's some things in there that weren't affected. She's not. We didn't lose her. She's here. She's doing okay. She's doing okay. She's alive, man. She's a fucking live. Freaking live, excuse me. She's alive. She's alive, man. We're trying, she's not like there was a 10% chance of survival last night, and now we're at a 50. We're gonna have to fundraise like crazy. This is not gonna be cheap. We're probably looking at $5,000 to $10,000, but I'll figure that out later. I will never put a price tag on an animal's life. So I've been freaking out. She was in surgery for 3.5 hours or so, 3 hours. And I spent time with her today. She was super sick. You know, we are not out of the woods, in any way, shape, or form. But she's got to fight. She's young. She's gonna have to be go under anesthesia, a couple times a week to get debrided and clean out the infection. But they got a lot of the infection. She's on 2 different antibiotics, systemically. She's on a IV catheter. We are okay. We're not out of the woods by any shape at all. We were at 90% euthanasia last night, 90% euthanasia this morning. I was crying all morning. And now we're at a 50-50. I'll take it right now, I'll take a 50-50 right now. She lived she was being burned for the first part of her life. And now she's got to fight this, this is better than where we were. It's not awesome, but it's better than where we are, I just, I haven't slept. I've been eating like crap all day. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been crying all day, and I kept just walking and crying. And when I went to visit her, it was the worst because she didn't want to be near me at all. She wanted nothing to do with me, and I don't care if a pig doesn't. They don't have to like me to live here, at all. And she's not she's not like a cuddly pig at all. She just does her own thing, which is totally fine. But she was like, didn't want to be near me today, and she looked terrible. I don't care if they don't ever have to look at me. I don't care. They don't have to be all like Winslows and Mikeys and who want to snuggle. She was super sad. The images I took were horrible. I took some videos. They made me so sad. She did not feel good at all because her body is fighting the infection, and she's exhausted. She was so out of it today. She just didn't feel good. You could see her nose was freezing. And again, we're going to stay freaking positive as hell. But, we live to fight another day. And that's every day that you have the ability to fight is a better day. You know what I mean? She didn't look great. She definitely looked in pain, but I wanted to show this is the real shit. I'm not showing, like balloons and cakes and stuff. This is the real life of rescue. This is what we deal with. And, every day that she survives is one more day getting closer to back. Where's Betty? Betty. I don't know where Betty is. No, it's not Betty. But every day that we get under her belt is a day that she's going to survive. Now, the infection can still spread, and then we're in trouble. Oh, my God, that's ridiculous. The infection can still spread. Again, if anybody has any good fundraising ideas, please let us know. We're probably looking at $5,000 to $10,000. We'll figure it out. I don't care. We have Giving Tuesday coming up on the 29th, so that should help. I've been, and this isn't a shameless, like, freaking fundraising. This was a hard day, and we just need, I'll just show, this will help you out. I mean, Katniss and King. No, I'm freaking People don't want me to show, and this sucks because Betty is so sad. Your sister did so good. Your sister's fighting to come see you. Your sister wants to come home to see you. She does. Your sister wants to come home and see you. She does. Your sister wants to come see you. She wants to live with you. I mean, Betty's super sad. She's super confused. She is definitely, she's not. Thank you. I'm using your battery pack. Thank you so much. I got your battery pack because I've been waiting with the phone. Thank you so much. I'm using your battery pack. So Betty is so sad right now. You missed your sister so much. You want to sneak outside and I'll give you a pineapple? I'll give you a pineapple if you sneak outside. You want a pineapple? You do? Let's go outside. Not you, Joy. You're fat. I know, but you got boogies in your eyes. And she's super sad. But you know what? Like I said, she lives to fight another day. We didn't expect this. I mean, basically, I was, and you don't want to do stuff like this, but I was just planning on how I was telling people because we just didn't expect her. And then when I saw her today, she looked horrible. She looked terrible. She just looked terrible this morning. And I thought she gave up. She gave me that look. And, in these situations, I love to be wrong. And people always ask, how do you know when it's time? They let you know when it's time. And I thought she did, I really thought she was telling me she was ready to go. When I dropped her off on Saturday, she walked into the trailer, no problem. Oh, no, it won't work. The donation won't work. So she got into the trailer by herself and she seemed okay. And that's why we were just like thinking, oh, well, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. And when we got the news that she wasn't fine, we were blown away because and now like they said, I mean, I quote the doctor last night and they're just being realistic that it would be perfectly reasonable to euthanize her last night. And so, is that Cheryl? Did you tell Cheryl? They said it would be perfectly reasonable to euthanize her last night, and we would never do that. We said, you got to go in, you got to try, you got to see what, oh, shoot. Is the donate thing not working on Instagram? Because we kind of need it real bad. Like I said, we're going to have to raise between $5,000 and $10,000. Yeah, I mean, we would never say don't do it. And again, it was just, and they said it would be perfectly reasonable to euthanize her. And I'm like, no, not yet. We got to try. We got to get in there, and see what it is. And when I saw her today, I have to be honest, I didn't think she was going to wake up. And I didn't think she was going to wake up. I really didn't. I thought she was sick. She was super sick. She didn't want to be anywhere near me. She didn't want to be anywhere near me. And that's reasonable. That's fine. She was sick. She didn't feel good. I'm sorry. I have to get his... Thank you, Elizabeth. So I was there. She didn't want to be anywhere near me. She didn't want me to touch her. I sat with her, and again, always know that this is never about me. So as soon as she realized, if I realized she didn't want me around, oh, Brett, thank you. As soon as I realized she didn't want me around, I left. I talked to the doctors, and I went home because I needed to make sure I was by the phone. So, no, Mikey had pneumonia. Um, yeah, I mean, right now, this is the worst situation, or the worst it's gonna get. You know, if it spreads, if the infection spreads, that's the problem. They She has a battle in front of her, but the battle at least is something that we can fight now. Last night the battle was basically lost, and she's doing great. We're just waiting for her to wake up from anesthesia. They're gonna text me that she's up. But they said she was so wild that she tried to wake up in the middle of the surgery. We're just happy she made it through. We went from a 10% survival rate to a 15. This is not this. Well, that's the hope. She's on systemic antibiotics. She's on 2 different antibiotics, right into the joint. They're doing everything they possibly can to stop it from spreading. They're going to, Jody, we'll talk later, okay, honey? She won't be home for quite a while. She has a battle in front of her. We can't even think about talking about her coming home yet. She has a battle, but the fact is they got the infection. She's on 2 different antibiotics. I'm sorry, I just got to tuck walnuts in. She's on 2 different antibiotics, and she's got to fight now. Now it's her body. The benefit that we have of her right now is she's super young. She's 3 years old, and so she just has to fight. This is what we need from her. We're doing our end, and all the Arthur's Acres village people are doing their work by staying positive. She has a chance, and the chance she has now is way better than she had this morning. And last night, to be completely honest with everybody, I went to say goodbye. I went to say goodbye to her today. I knew that's why I was going, was to say goodbye. I felt bad because, Christina couldn't go to say goodbye. He's under the covers, like under 20. It's going to be super cold here tonight. Oh, there we go. It's going to be super cold. So I went to say goodbye. I really did. I knew that's why I was going. I cried the whole way. It's similar to when Louis passed away. I knew why I was going there. And we all knew, Christina knew I was going there. We all knew that we were going to say goodbye. I was going to say goodbye. And she's a fighter. And if you know her, oh, I haven't even been in the house. If you've met Jane, she is not a soft, cuddly pig. She is standoffish. And again, you don't have to like me to live here. But you have to fight for your life when we give you the opportunity to. And that's all I've asked of her, is if she has fight in her to fight, if she's ready to give up, that's okay too. She has to live life on her terms. She was being burned for medical testing at 4 months old. So, I talked to Wendy last night from Odd Man Inn, and she really helped me put a lot in perspective. I have really good inner circle that has experience with this. And, and she said, if it happens, you gave her, good, amazing 2 years, and this was her time. So, and let me just preference this with people, with all the love in my heart, please stop saying, get her a cart, get her wheels. It's not an option. It's not a realistic. It's not a thing. I'm getting a lot of messages. Oh, can't you we didn't lose anybody. It's not reasonable for a 900-pound Yorkshire to walk around in a cart. Betty has a very similar personality. She's a little friendlier, but not. So I'm not trying to be mean. It's with all the love in my heart. And, but no more advice. No more. I saw that at another sanctuary. Every treatment that you see we know about and have inside information to. So, this is something that we're fighting with doctors and dealing with other doctors and other sanctuaries on. So, and this is with all the love in my heart. I promise you, it's all my love in your heart. Please, if you have nothing, if you don't have a sanctuary, you don't have pigs, and never been in this situation, hold your advice. Hold your advice, please. Please don't send me your advice. It's clogging up, my feed, and I appreciate the love in your heart to want to make her feel better. But what it says to me is, what's telling me is like, you don't know what you're doing, and this, you don't know everything. And I don't think I know everything, but I also know the people that I'm surrounded with are experts. So we just want, it's a quality of life thing. I had people saying, can't she just be in a cart? She's going to be 900 pounds. Who's putting a 900-pound pig in a cart? Where is that? What is that a thing? It's not a thing, So why I appreciate everybody having the love in their heart and wanting her to get better. Just sending me, I saw this somewhere, I saw this somewhere. Anything that you saw somewhere that could be effective, we've known about and we've researched, and we have connections who, if it is a situation, know about it. So a car is a good life for certain animals, but not a 900-pound Yorkshire. And I'm not, I swear this is all love. It's all love. It's all love. I have only to be grateful for today, but I am so stressed out. So when I hear people giving me advice that really doesn't make sense, it makes me sad, because it makes me feel like people don't think I know what I'm doing. And I'm not being mean. I really am not. It's all with love, but please, no advice. I think a lot of sanctuaries aren't honest with people, where they're very gracious with people that give advice, and I am gracious with people with advice, but when someone's super stressed out and waiting for their animal to fight for their lives or give up, it's not the best time for just random advice. And again, I know it's coming from the goodness of your heart. It really is. And I was trying to find a good way of saying it, but every time I got a message last night, have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you tried this? We're trying everything, man. We are trying everything. We're never going to try a cart for a 900-pound pig. It's not a thing. We also get up to 7 feet of snow here and mud, and, in a perfect environment, an 80-pound pig can do okay in a cart, but not a 900-pound pig, And the thing is why I so appreciate people reaching out and wanting to give the best of their heart. It doesn't help me, because honestly, as everybody knows, because I cry half the lives, I'm super sensitive. And when I get a message, I feel like people don't think I'm doing enough. And I feel like I'm not doing enough, and I want to do more. Hi, Mikey. And so with all the love in my absolute heart, please, if you have a dog, if you have a cat, and you have advice for me, tell them. Don't tell me. Tell your dog what you think I should do. Yeah, definitely talk to your dog. Tell him, hey, I think Todd should get a cart for his 900-pound pig. Yeah, I mean, your dog will respond just like I'll respond. They'll just smile at you. And I'm not trying to be a wise ass. I'm just trying to deal with my anxiety today and my sadness and the emotional roller coaster and the frickin' 4 huge cookies I ate, so I'm going to throw up any minute. I kept shoving food in my face because I didn't think I would eat when I found out. So, here's the thing. She has 1 more day to fight, and then she'll have 2 more days, and then she's going to have a lifetime. But this is in her hands now. She has to fight. she has to fight. And I need all of you out there, the village, to stay positive. I don't know what the frick I believe in, but I do believe in the village, and the village has been amazing with staying positive and spreading the word of us. Please spread her videos still. We need to spread her videos because we need to raise awareness. And like I said, I'm gonna get a big bill in a couple of weeks, and I'm gonna need people's help. We don't like to raise money on smaller bills, but she's gonna have to go under anesthesia 3 times a week. She's gonna need a lot of care. And yeah, your cookies. Thanks a lot, man. I didn't love the which ones that I didn't like. I had all the vanilla ones. Christina's gonna kill me, but we're gonna put her on the spot. We're putting you on the spot because everybody's asking. You don't have to be on the spot. She's just. So how you feeling? But how exciting are you? We were hugging, and we were so freaking excited. We thought we were saying goodbye. We did. I mean, we cried a lot. Christina's dehydrated from crying, and she wasn't feeling great as it was. So you're gonna kill me, but it's a good day, man. She lives to fight another day, and that's all that matters. She lives to fight another day. We didn't expect that. We did. She's gonna get teary again. So we've been crying all day. We have been crying all day, and a lot of people have been crying all day. But yeah, so I know she's doing okay, Lauren. There's been a lot of cheer spread. We feel bad for Todd because Todd doesn't really grasp what we're going through. So he sees us like crying and cranky and freaking out. And again, we're just going to stay positive. Every day is a day that she fights. Betty is super depressed today. I talked to her, but and that's all we need. Like I said, one day turns into 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and then a lifetime of good memories is going to happen. And so we just need everybody to stay positive. Todd may not live another day if he keeps the camera on Christina. Fact. That's a fact. Someone's paying attention. That's a fact. No, but it's awesome. The positivity is amazing. Please share her story, share her videos. We need to bring awareness out there to how these animals are raised and how they're raised to die at such a young age. And so we need to change. And every pig here tells a story, and this is one more story for an animal that was born to die that's going to fight to live. And that's what it is. She was bred to die. And she's fighting to live once again. She fought through testing. She fought through being born. And now she's fighting for her life with an infection. So please continue to share her story. I'm going to post some more. I'm going to post an update to her sponsors. Susie, will you send a message to her sponsors? And it's freaking cold out, man. I saw her today, and she looked really terrible, and I'm just blown away. I did not expect. Are the dogs inside? Don't be a dick, Moby. The dogs are inside. Betty is super depressed. I did not expect. You guys ready for bed? Some of you. Come on, let's go. You're tripping me, bro. I didn't know. Todd, close the gate over there, the long gate, so they can't get out. They didn't expect. No, it was Mikey trying to trip me. Come on, who's coming? Who's coming? Let's walk. Come on. Hans, don't be a dick. Let's do it. I gotta get freaking cookies. Oh, Christina. Okay, she'll sneak them in. Come on, let's go. I don't have any cookies on me, so I'm going in blind over here. Come on, everybody, let's walk. Betty was out today grazing. She's just depressed, and she does. They all kind of cuddle together, but they were definitely very bonded. We took a bunch in pairs. The testing girls come in pairs. Um, I know. Okay, people, go away. Come on, guys, let's go. Let's go. Let's walk this way. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Hansi. 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 Come here, Hans. I know I got nothing, buddy. Oh, this is good. This is good. It's cold as crap. It got super cold. And I just want to show everybody how fancy we are. I don't know who bought this for us. Did it come in the package? Who bought this for us? Sometimes they don't come. We send thank yous, but this is a wipes heater for Morty's face. So Morty gets only warm wipes now. So we're highfalutin here. Oh, Carrie, I'm sorry. Please try again. We definitely need the money. I'm assuming my bill is gonna be between $5,000 and $10,000, depending on how long she's gonna be at Cornell. She's gonna have to go anesthesia. Licky, come on, Licky, get out of here. Come on, Licky, Licky, let's go. Licky, come on. So they freeze in here. I'm gonna go out. Yeah, it's good because we have to clean their faces, and in the winter it gets super cold, so it's really great. It's funny. You wouldn't think it's needed, but it's definitely something that's needed. You know. What about Sullivan and the other new guy? What about him? What do you mean? What about? I don't understand. Yeah, it's actually something that's totally needed. It sounds silly, but we do have to keep their folds. Bacteria gets into those folds, and we have to be super careful. So, is Wolfie in the she shed? Little shithead. Well, and it's fine in the summer, but in the winter, we just need him for what state are we in? New York. How can we help him? Just donate, man. We need to donate. We're gonna have between $5,000 and $10,000. He's not in there. Of vet bills, and we're gonna need your help. We really are. So, I don't remember. Yeah, come on, Wilbur. Let's go. It's gonna be too cold for you to sleep outside. I'm gonna go throw up all the cookies I ate today. Every little bit helps. We get money for the stars. I don't know how much money it is. I don't think we have that. I'll find out through the Instacart. We don't have that technology up here. I know Wendy talks about Instacart all the time. It's probably a good idea to figure that out, because that's a great idea. Thank you, Lauren. We don't have that kind of stuff up here. Wilbur, stop. Wilbur, stop. We have nothing like that up here. You can go to ShopRite and get it delivered home, but I don't understand like Uber and Instacart and Uber Eats. We don't have anything up there here like that. Can you send a burr? What's a burr? Can send a burr? What's a BIR? I don't know what that is. Whoa. Thank you, the Jungle Drums. Holy crap, holy. Wait, what's a burr? Can send a burr. I don't know what a burr is. They're right. Wet White Warmers was right on Instagram or on Amazon. Wilbur, you're not sleeping out here. It's too freaking cold. Let's go. Wilbur. Go get me a couple cookies, please. Oh, a bit. Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know because I don't understand. Anybody that knows me, I don't understand like all the kid stuff that they write. You're not sleeping in there, Wilbur. It's too freaking cold tonight. It's gonna be 22 degrees. Go inside. He acts like I'm gonna touch it. Like. No, I just don't know abbreviations and stuff. People have to like tell me what they mean and stuff like that. Yes, we're on Amazon Smile. Or Amazon, we have a wish list. Breck can send you the wish list. Denise, thank you. It's gonna be 22 degrees out. I'm like freaking out. Come on. He gets over his anxiety with cookies. Yeah, I don't understand abbreviations. I'm way too old for it. Wilbur, come on. Is Gene on? Gene, are you there? Gene, are you there? Tommy, can you hear me? Gene, are you on YouTube? Does anybody have any quick questions before I have to take some chicken diapers off? Because they're not on right and they're pooping. Acronyms? No, I think she was on YouTube, but there's a package here for her. Todd, you missed like 8 piles. It's like, you guys, on Princess's bed too. You guys can't poop. Do you not have a diaper on at all? Where's your freaking diaper? No one has a diaper on? What happened? Did they the chickens took their diaper off? It looks like a battlefield in here. So I'm gonna get going. Just be happy, be positive. Please keep the positively going. I'm okay, man. Jane did really well today. Oh, come on, Mama. Okay, you scared me. Don't scare me. And you know it's super funny, everybody. That Tony never sleeps in my bed. And Tony slept in my bed, Mama slept in my bed, and Ashley slept in my bed, Lyle and Candy. So my bed was full last night, and it was just, I guess they just knew that I was super upset. Todd, you missed the ones on Princess's Snoozer. They're pretty gross. We may need to hose the house down. Hi, Lyle. So thank you, everybody. Please keep the positively going. No, she thinks there's cookies. Princess, don't step in the poop. You got poop on the snoozer. Oh, damn. Did you step on it?
Not that one.
The one in the bed.
There's one in the bed.
That's my finger. Open up the flap right there. There it is. That big deuce right there. Yeah, that was gross. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. So yeah, it was crazy because like I said, Tony's never slept in my bed before. I mean, for like a half hour here, a half hour there, but she didn't leave my side last night, which was awesome. I don't have anything. You could be as sweet as you want, but I don't have anything. So please stay positive, everybody. I'm gonna do a full update in a little while. I love you all. Thank you so much for your positivity and your donations. Like I said, we're gonna have to do some sort of fundraiser. So if you know something crazy you want me to do, I'll have to do it. So whatever. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you all. Peace, love, and pigs. Ugh, that was gross, honey. What was that? That was super